The Hybrid Soul is your destination for R&B discovery. And today we're going to dig deep and get to know more about this LA native who's a singer and songwriter who is a whole vibe, fashionista. And I just want to know more about Wxlf.
Hi.
Welcome to the show. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Thank you for having me.
I'm digging your music.
Thank you.
Your manager sent me, I was like, what's popping in LA? Right. He sent me When Love Calls.
He did.
Yes. 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 Let's get into Wxlf. First, your name. What is a Wxlf? Because I like Wxlf.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And Wxlfs are, so that's part of the reason as well.
Yeah.
I love Wxlfs. They're strong. They're strength, right? The symbolism of being a woman in this business.
Yeah.
And you have to have a strong type of personality and be very driven. I still try to be a little, add a little softness to
Absolutely.
it. But, yeah, just it's spiritual as well. Wolves are spiritual animals, very spiritual. It just all kind of ties in, and my personality as well.
I love it. I love it. Let's talk about you. You grew up in LA. How did you started to get into music and say, this is what I want to do as a career?
This is about to sound so cliche. So from childhood, I started off in the church. Funny thing is, after the age of, I want to say maybe 9, I stopped singing because my whole family is in the business, and I kind of wanted to steer away from that. So I was like, I'm going to play basketball. Yeah, exactly. I was horrible, but I needed that because it brought me back full circle to music.
So was it songwriting or singing? What started first?
That is a good question. I could never really answer this question, and it always goes back and forth because I tend to forget what comes first.
Right.
And I think it's because I love them both so much equally. Mm-hmm. I love writing and I love singing. If I had to choose, I would say singing came first. But it does go back and forth with what do I like the best or the most.
Yeah.
I go back and forth.
Who, growing up as a singer, who were you listening to that you wanted, like, I'm going to be in that same category with her or him?
2 people that stick out for me. And I probably don't sound anything like these 2 artists that are amazing. But Mariah Carey.
Okay. That's good.
I always wanted her range when I was a kid. I was super fascinated at, she's like a 5 octave. That's the highest you can go, if I'm not mistaken. Stevie Wonder.
Ooh.
Songwriting, his tone. And she's a songwriter too. So I just fell in love with the fact that they do both and they killed both. Like they killed it. Being a singer and a songwriter, you're good at both.
Favorite Stevie Wonder song? Can you hum something for me?
What's on this precious day? That star will guide you my way. There's a ribbon in the sky for our love.
It's pretty. Your voice is pretty. Has some jazz tones in it.
I grew up on jazz too.
Yeah,
I did.
If you're gonna be R&B, like you gotta have some jazz in it, right?
You have to.
Yeah.
But I did steer away from jazz influence in my music for a really long time. I shied away from even kind of being soul R&B for a really long time. And I think it was because everybody was just so focused on being pop R&B. Right? And I think that had a lot to do with just being popular, just being noticed. And a lot of the neo-soul artists who are amazing weren't really getting the recognition that they deserve, right? So a lot of people kind of abandoned that genre. And I feel like just in regards to money and popularity and all that. But then I just got to a point where I was like, I love soul R&B music. I just want to do what speaks to me and what my truth is.
So when you would hear in the past, oh, R&B is dead, what were your thoughts on that?
Right? I'm like, I'm just so angry. I feel like it's not dead.
Yeah.
Do I feel like it got the support like other genres of music? No. But I feel like that is the responsibility of the community to make sure it doesn't die. And a lot of us kind of dropped the ball over the years of making sure that happened. So I don't think that it died. I just think it wasn't enough people screaming and rooting for us, you know? Right. So now it's definitely changing with Jasmine Sullivan, like just coming back with a vengeance.
And Wxlf.
I received that.
I want to talk about your music, and you have said that your family has been in the music business. When we look at your resume, you've worked with some top-notch producers. Do you feel like, was that an easy thing? Because sometimes when you know them, like personally, they give you a harder time. Working with Battlecat.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
He's a legend.
Legend.
How was that process working with him?
It was fun. Mm-hmm. I learned with him, time is money. Like you gotta be on it, know what you're doing before you get here. Cause he's very like, if we're gonna get in, you need to know what you're doing so we can get in and just kill it. There's no time for anything else. Yeah. He's so talented. I think people really don't know the depths of his talent. Like he is amazing. And he's actually how I met and then started working with Terrace Martin.
I want to bring Terrace Martin.
Who is
yeah, everything. What are some things that you've learned working with both of them?
The professionalism. I can see why they are as big as they are, and just their career and how long they've been in this business. And it has a lot to do with their drive and their discipline. Yeah. You can be talented, but that doesn't really guarantee you longevity. Mm-hmm. That's what I've learned from them. They're talented, but the longevity aspect of it is it's because they're driven and they're organized. They know what they want. They're focused. That is really what I learned. You have to be focused in this business.
That's beautiful. Talk about the beautiful music you've been making with those two and others for this upcoming project. What are we going to be listening to?
So right now I am actually working with a producer by the name of Nice. He's produced for, oh my God, a bunch of people. I don't even want to name drop, but like he's very talented, and he is also my brother. So I'm in this whole mix of everybody that I work with is my family. Yeah.
Is that more pressure?
Oh God, yes. Oh, it's frustrating. It's a blessing, but it can be the pressure. You know, I'm going to be harder on you just because. Yeah. Right. I love it because it makes me feel like I'm not really getting any type of favoritism. Yeah. Because I have to grind a little harder than the average person. So, and I love I'm a Taurus. I'm like, give me a challenge, please. Let's go. Please. So, but yeah, we're working on a single that's coming out end of July, first week of August. That record and the video, I have never been so proud of my art and everyone that's involved. Like, I'm floored at how amazing the work is.
I'm looking forward. I can't wait to hear more of your music. But as an artist, when I look at you visually, you're fly. Was that something that you came? Did you just come this way? Was it an evolution of just, as a package, I have to look this way? How did the fashion part come in for you?
Fashion is life.
Yeah.
Fashion and music, it's the same as, Pharrell being the creative director for Louis Vuitton right now. It makes sense. If you know fashion and you know music, you get the marriage, right? Fashion is just something that also came really easy to me because I love colors and just how loud it can be and the patterns. And you think about music, right? Melodies have a color to it. If you really break it down, right? So I feel like there is relation to both. I love them equally. But yeah, fashion is fun. I get to just kind of be crazy, and
I look forward to seeing more of this.
Thank you.
For people who are listening to this and they haven't heard your music yet, what can we expect when we play your music on Taste? What can we expect?
You're going to feel a touch of nostalgia, right? I feel like it's going to bring you back to something that reminds you of something, whether it's your childhood crush or, your person that you're with now. It's really based off of love. I have to say, whether it's heartbreak, whether it's happiness, whether it's talking about family, I feel like everything that I write about is rooted in love. So it definitely is going to take you there. If you're not ready to feel, don't do it.
Right. What are some things, and before I leave, I'm glad that you started your journey with Taste in the Hybrid Soul.
Thank you.
What are some things on your wish list or bucket list that you want to accomplish as a writer, a songwriter, and just being in the game?
That's a really good question. Ooh, that's a really good question. A lot.
Yeah.
A lot, right? A lot. I just want to be happy. I think for me, creating music, living in my purpose, and being able to just wake up, write music for people that they can feel. It's not every day that people are doing what they love. Mm-hmm. Some people don't even know their purpose. So I have to say I'm really, really blessed and lucky to know what it is I want to do and what I was put here on this earth to do. So as long as I'm creating, making people feel good, feeling all the feels, I've done my job. I'm doing my job. So whatever the universe and God has for me, that's what I see myself doing.
That's what's up. How can people stay tapped in with you?
Instagram, it's at Wxlf, _, and you spell Wolf, WXLF. So Wxlf, _.
That's nice. Well, I want to thank you for letting us get into some discovery with you. And I look forward to you coming back.
Yes.
You got to come back.
You got to hear the new single that's coming out.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm going to send it to you.
I can't wait. Any guest surprises? Do you want to just keep it woof?
Yeah, we can't give everybody everything,
that's
right?
Yeah.
So, but you're going to love it.
Okay.
I can't wait.
Okay. Well, it's been a pleasure.
Much. Thank you.
We're connected now.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Please support Wxlf in all that she does. It's the Hybrid Soul with Kelly Kinkaid. Until next time.